Alex Car Doctor. Welcome back to another day in the life series of your favorite mechanic, Alex the Car Doctor.
Mrs. Car Doctor.
Yep, we up through here. We're the only ones here today. I gave my guys and my employees, my crew.
We gave them an option. Of course, they took the day off. So just me and you, like old times.
We're gonna run the house today. So let's go back there and see what's going on. Let's see our first patient of the day. I'm not balling just yet, so I can't really afford to take days off like that. But you know, as long as I got my wife, she's gonna run the front and I'm gonna run the back. I'm gonna pull through just fine, just like the good old days. First patient of the day is a Honda Civic. It's not getting any work done. I stay next to a processing center where they ship cars, and they always sending me patients that either need a handbrake tighten or fuel drain. If the fuel is above a quarter, it has to be at a quarter or less. If the handbrake is not holding, they can't ship it. Same with the fuel. That's what I'm doing here.
They always send them to us.
Yep, it seems like I'm the only one that they send them to.
Right.
Guess that's a good thing.
Nice looking car.
Yes, indeed. Okay, folks, so modern day cars, you have a thing in the filler net where you just can't stick anything down there and just pull the gas out just like the good old days. You have a couple of options. You can stab the gas tank. No, I'm just playing.
Like, what?
You can hook up a scanner and unhook the fuel feed and turn the pump on manually with your scanner, or some cars have a fuel pump relay that you can trigger, but this one don't have that, so I gotta go inside the computer and do it this way. And it's giving me a hard time right now, so I'll play around with this and I'll show you it draining once I get everything where it needs to be. So here she goes. She is pumping. As you can hear, I don't want to pull it out because I have it where I want it to be, but I can see the fuel level as well. So I want that down to like 25%. I'm gonna keep pumping till it gets down there and go from there, hook everything back up. 74, we count down, good people, look at that. Working like a charm.
And you only charge them like, what, $70 for this service or something?
Yeah.
And then we get free gas.
Yeah,
and we give it to our, we don't want it, we give it to our employees.
Or we put it in pusher car.
Yeah, push a car, but I know Tariq loves free gas, so maybe we'll save it for him.
Also, guys, this is how you pump contaminated fuel out of your vehicle. I actually did a video on that. I'll see if my wife can post it in the link in the description. Did I say that right?
Almost. We're slower today. Maybe 3 or 4 appointments. Just had one cancellation, by the way.
Oh, cool.
But that's how I'm able to come back here and do a little camera magic. But I have to go back to the front. Back to you, Alex.
All right. Alright, all finished up here. Took out about 5 gallons. Now, some may say, why don't he just drive until it all runs out? That's for those who know about Hondas. These little things are very good on fuel. So that's why and plus he's on a time crunch. So let's see what the needle says inside. I probably have to turn it off and turn it back on. Let's see. Yep, that is a quarter of tank. This guy drove about 6 hours down here to get his car shipped to Italy. So that's pretty cool. About to go ahead and hook everything back up and he'll be on his way. Another happy customer. Check it out, guys. Guess it's Toyota week. Got this one in for a starter. Let me show you the other one. And I have this beautiful RAV4 in just for some service. And that's normally all I get with these Toyotas. Just service, just general maintenance stuff. checking over everything, making sure the car is safe. Speaking of safe, guys, this is for my techs out there, and I say for consumers as well. When you come into the shop, make sure they're properly inspecting everything, especially around the holiday season. You want to make sure the tires are good, the brakes are good. You have the proper oil level, or just change it. Your battery is not all corroded. Those are all important things. At my shop, I always do a courtesy inspection, every one of my customer vehicles. Also, for my consumers out there, make sure you have yourself a jump box. Let me show you my jump box that I use. This, guys, is a really good brand. I've been using this brand for a good long time. A good long time, yeah. It's a no-code. Now, you don't necessarily need one this big for my consumers out there. They do have the small ones, but this one will crank up diesels, and it's pretty impressive. And, it's got a USB and phone charger, and it's got a little light on the front. Very handy in emergency situations. Recommend it. Now, I don't have one to show you, but I also recommend you guys get a pocket scanner as well for the travels. You just never know. You can be on your way somewhere and check engine light pop on, and you'll be able to pull your own code. You don't necessarily have to get a tablet, but I really like this one. So, finally got to the wheels and tires I need to do. This is probably going to be the last thing I do today because we need to get this customer their car back. Guys, I forgot to mention a quick trick dealing with starters. If you think it's the starter, you can simply find your starter by typing in your year, make, and model in Google and starter location. And once you find that starter, you can take something and bang on it while you have a partner inside the car trying to start it. Sometimes that will work. Sometimes it don't.
At least it gets you to the shop.
Yeah, that's what this gentleman did. Good friend of mine's. I told him to do that, and it made it to the shop. He thought it was his battery. Went to the parts store, and he was like, "Oh, the battery is great." Ended up being the starter. And look, now I want to crank up every time. Yeah. Good old mountain and balance. It take me back, y'all. It really does. Started off doing tires and oil changes. Now look at me now. You won't believe how many people that don't know how to mount and balance tires, even with the machine. Very important process. I've had plenty of techs come through here, and I teach them and teach them and teach them, and they still doing it wrong. I'm like, what's the problem? So yeah, it's not as easy as you think it would be. If you want me to make a video showing you how to mount and balance tires, write down in the comments. Let me know. I'll make that happen for you.
So you got about, 3 more to go?
Yeah.
There's the old rim. There's the new one. She's getting a complete new tires, new rim.
Downgrading.
Oh, she's downgrading.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are 17, she had 18.
All right, I gotta go back to the front. So we cut back in toward the end.
Check out the finished work, good people. Looks pretty good with the new rims, I must say. Let me go check on my wife. I haven't heard from her in a minute. Make sure she's all right. What's going on, babe?
Nothing. Working for the man. A very sexy man.
I appreciate that.
Okay, for real though, I got some news that you're not gonna like.
I don't like bad news.
Listen.
Tell me something.
You remember
good.
the guy that disputed the diagnostic charge of $120 and we submitted the stuff that he signed?
That was a good diagnostic too.
He disputed it and they gave that joker back his money. So I know you, wait a minute. I know you're going to want to go track him down, but it's a small amount. Just let it go. But we do need to put something in place for bigger amounts though.
For sure. But we had all the documentation.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But
well, karma is something else. What goes around, come around. as I always say.
Now, good news is I was able to find all 24 lifters for that ProMaster. I had to call several stores myself since the guy at the hub didn't want to do it for me. But
That's
I
crazy.
talked to that's why you make friends with the district manager. But other than that, everything's great.
Well, there you have it, folks. As you can see, it's not all about fixing cars. You know, we have to put out fires and pick up the ball when somebody else drop it at the parts store, hunting down parts. As nice as I am, I do have predatory customers. As you heard, the company sided with the customer. What happened? Diagnosed the vehicle, just to keep it short. Did a great job. Told him what was the problem. He authorized it and left. And I guess what he do?
A couple of weeks later, just disputed.
Yeah, he disputed
Nothing.
it.
$120.
$120. So my wife said, "Let it go."
Let it go, baby. God, go bless you. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
Well, I'm like,
you gonna get that back.
Man, I'm like, that's so.
And then look, he ain't gonna have no good luck. That's just how it goes. It's called karma. Bible call it sowing and reaping. Other religions or whatever call it karma. He gonna get that back.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right? Don't you worry about it. You keep being Alex cut out with your
I'm
cute self.
I'm always keep being me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that series of the life and a day of Alex the Car Doctor. Guys, me and my wife is getting ready to get up out of here. It is late. We was here alone, but we still had a good time.
We did
had some.
good.
We had some. Yeah, we did some.
Made a little money.
Made a little money. Had some friends come over, and had fun.
I know one thing. Next year they coming to work. We're gonna open the day after Thanksgiving because
yeah.
people need the services. So, Alex the Car Doctor out.
Yep. Until next time, good people. Alex the Car Doctor out. Love you. See you on the next video.